Stand up right now. Yes, right where you are. Stand up and declare, I deserve better. Take at your life today. Look at where you are. Are you truly satisfied? Are you living at the level you know deep inside you were meant to live? Something inside you is crying out for more. That voice isn't wrong. It's your true self screaming to break free. I was once trapped in the same chains that might be holding you back right now. The chains are good enough. The prison of this is just how life is. But let me tell you something powerful. The moment you truly understand your worth, everything changes. The moment you realize you were born for excellence, not mediocrity, your whole world shifts. You were not born to fit in. You were not created to survive. You were born to stand out, to thrive, to make a mark that can't be erased. Let me tell you a truth that will shake your worlds. You are carrying inside you right now more potential than you will ever use in your lifetime. You are literally packed with unlimited capacity, overflowing with gifts, talents, and abilities that most people never even tap into. But here's the problem. Nobody ever told you this. They told you to be realistic. They told you to set achievable goals. They taught you to shrink your dreams to fit into their small thinking. And slowly, day by day, you started believing the lie that you are just average. You see, every morning, millions of people wake up, drag themselves to jobs they hate, live lives they don't enjoy, and convince themselves this is normal. They look in the mirror and see ordinary when extraordinary is staring right back at them. Why? Because understanding your true worth isn't about what you do. It's about who you are. You are not valuable because of your job title. You are not valuable because of your bank account. You are not valuable because of what others think about you. You are valuable because of what's been placed inside you from the moment you were born. But here's why most people live far below their potential. They're afraid of being different, afraid of standing out, afraid of the responsibility that comes with greatness. They choose the safety of the crowd over the adventure of becoming who they truly are. Listen carefully, it's not just about you. When you live below your potential, you're not just cheating yourself, you're cheating the world. Someone out there needs what only you can give. Someone needs your ideas, your creativity, your solutions, your presence. The greatest tragedy in life is not death. It's living life so far below what you're capable of that you might as well not be living at all. Let me tell you about the deadliest place on earth. It's not a war zone. It's not a dangerous city. It's your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is where dreams go to die, where potential gets buried, where greatness turns to dust. You know, you're settling for less when you start making excuses. I'm too old. I don't have an education. The economy is bad. It's not the right time. These aren't reasons. They're refuges for fear. They're the lullabies we sing ourselves to sleep with while our dreams fade away. Here are the brutal signs you're settling for less. You're more concerned with surviving than thriving. You compare yourself to people doing worse than you to feel better. You start learning new things. Your dreams don't scare you anymore. You're always talking about what you're going to do someday. You make decisions based on fear instead of faith in yourself. The price of mediocrity is far higher than the price of greatness. When you settle for average, you pay with your life. One day at a time, one compromise at a time. One excuse at a time. The cost, your fulfillment, your legacy. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you're making a withdrawal from your future. Every time you say, good enough, when excellence is possible, you're signing a contract with regret. Every time you shrink your dreams to fit your current circumstances, you're committing a crime against your potential. But here's what most people don't understand. Breaking free from average isn't about making one big decision. It's about making 1,000 small decisions every single day. It's choosing to read when others watch TV. It's choosing to save when others spend. It's choosing to work when others quit. It's choosing to believe when others doubt. But at the moment you decide to break free from average, everything that kept you comfortable will be challenged. People will question you. Your old habits will fight you. Your mind will try to talk you out of this is normal. This is necessary. This is the price of transformation. Remember, average is a choice. Excellence is a choice. Mediocrity is a choice. And right now, in this moment, you have the power to make a new choice. Stop asking, what should I do with my life? And start asking, what must I do with my life? There's a fire inside you that won't let you rest. That fire isn't random. It's connected to your purpose. Your purpose isn't just a job or a career. It's not what you do for a living. It's what you do for a life. Your purpose is that thing that makes you come alive, that thing that makes time disappear when you're doing it, that thing that makes you forget to eat because you're so focused. Let me tell you something powerful. You're not here by accident. You're not here just to pay bills and die. You're here because there's something specific that only you can contribute to this world. Your fingerprints are unique. There's never been anyone like you before, and there will never be anyone like you again. That's not an accident. This is where people get stuck. They're waiting for purpose to find them. They're waiting for some magical moment when everything becomes clear. Stop waiting. Purpose isn't found, it's forged in the fires of action. Start with what bothers you. What problems do you see that nobody else seems to notice? What makes you angry about the current state of things? What solutions do you dream about? These aren't random thoughts. Your passion isn't just about what makes you happy. It's about what makes you useful to others. When you connect what you love with what serves others, you found your sweet spot. That's where purpose lives. That's where power flows. And let me be clear, you don't have time to play small. You don't have time to wait for someday. The world needs what you have right now. Someone is waiting for your book to be written. Someone is waiting for your business to open. Someone is waiting for your invention to be created. Living with urgency doesn't mean living with anxiety. It means living with intention. It means making every day count. It means refusing to waste your life on things that don't matter. Ask yourself these questions. What would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? What work would I do, even if I didn't get paid? What problems am I uniquely positioned to solve? What do people naturally come to me for help with? The answers to these questions aren't just interesting thoughts. They're coordinates on the map to your plan. And here's the truth about purpose. It's bigger than your doubts. It's bigger than your past failures. Your purpose doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your comfort zone. It only cares about being fulfilled. When you find your purpose, you find your power. You find the strength to get up early. You find the energy to work late. You find the courage to take risks. You find the resilience to bounce back from failure. Because now you're not just working for a paycheck. You're working for a purpose. Your life right now is a direct reflection of your standards, not your wishes, not your hopes, not your dreams, your standards. What you tolerate, you encourage. What you accept becomes your norm. What you settle for becomes your ceiling. It's time to raise your standards. I'm not talking about becoming picky or difficult. I'm talking about raising the bar for what you expect from yourself and your life. Your standards are your non-negotiables, the things you refuse to compromise on no matter what. Let me give you some truth. Nobody would ever hold you to higher standards than you hold yourself. The world will give you what you accept, not what you deserve. If you accept crumbs, the world will keep giving you crumbs. If you accept excuses, life will keep giving you reasons to make excuses. Your non-negotiable should be clear and firm, almost accepting. Just okay relationships. No more tolerating toxic environments. No more settling for less than your best work. No more making excuses for not taking action. No more postponing your dreams. No more hanging around people who drag you down. Every time you say yes to something below your standards, you're saying no to something better. Every time you tolerate mediocrity, you push excellence further away. Every time you accept less than what you're worth, you tell the world that's all you deserve. Your growth isn't comfortable, It's necessary. Your standards should make you uncomfortable. They should challenge you. They should force you to level up. If your standards aren't making you stretch, they're not high enough. Here's a powerful truth. When you raise your standards, your life rises to meet them. When you expect more from yourself, you get more from life. When you refuse to settle, the universe conspires to bring you what you truly deserve. But remember this. Your new standards aren't just words on paper. They're commitments you make to yourself. They're promises you keep even when no one is watching. They're lines you don't cross even when crossing them would be easier. Your standards aren't about perfection. They're about direction. They're about consistently choosing what's right over what's easy. They're about building a life you don't need a vacation from. Stop asking for permission to be great. Stop waiting for someone to give you the green light to live your best life. The power to change your life isn't in someone else's hands. It's in yours right now. Taking command of your life starts with one simple but powerful truth. You are responsible. Not your parents, not your boss, not the government, not the economy. You. The moment you take full responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you take back your power. Listen carefully. As long as you blame others for where you are, you give them the power to determine where you're going. As long as you make excuses, you surrender your ability to make changes. As long as you play the victim, you can never be the victor. The ownership mindset says, if it's to be, it's up to me. If you don't like your job, change it. If you don't like your relationships, fix them. If you don't like your health, improve it. If you don't like your skills, develop them. Stop waiting for someone to rescue you. You are your own rescue. Here's what taking command looks like. You make decisions based on where you want to go. Not on what others think. You take action without waiting for perfect conditions. You own your mistakes without making excuses. You create opportunities instead of waiting for them. You choose your responses. Instead of reacting to circumstances, you build your future instead of hoping it happens. And let me tell you about other people's opinions. They're none of your business. Your life is not a democracy. You don't need to take a vote on your dreams. You don't need a committee to approve your goals. You don't need permission to be extraordinary. The people who criticize your dreams are usually the ones who have given up on theirs. The people who say it can't be done are usually the ones who never tried. The people who tell you to be realistic are usually the ones who settled for less. Your decision-making power is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Stop making decisions quickly and changing them slowly. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop letting fear of judgment hold you back. Remember this? Every time you say, I don't know what to do, you're lying to yourself. You know exactly what to do. You're just afraid to do it. Every time you say, I'm not sure, what you really mean is I'm scared. It's time to stop hiding behind uncertainty and start stepping into your power. Taking command means being willing to stand alone. It means being willing to be misunderstood. It means being willing to be criticized. But here's the truth. The same people who laugh at your dreams today will want to know your secret tomorrow. You weren't born to fit into someone else's plan for your life. You weren't created to live by someone else's rules. You weren't designed to be a background character in someone else's story. This is your life. Take command of it. Success isn't an event. It's a habit. It's not about what you do sometimes. It's about what you do daily. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency. The small things you do every day matter more than the big things you do once in a while. Let me give you the truth about success. It's predictable. Success leaves clues. It's not luck. It's not chance. It's not magic. It's principle. When you follow the right principles consistently, success becomes inevitable. Your daily disciplines create your destiny. What are you doing every single day that's moving you toward your goals? What habits are you building? What skills are you sharpening? What knowledge are you gaining? Your daily routine is either making you or breaking you. Here are the non-negotiable success principles. Wake up early and own your morning. Feed your mind before you feed your body. Plan your day before it plans you. Do the hardest things first. Keep your promises to yourself. Finish what you start. Review your progress daily. The excellence mindset isn't about being perfect. It's about being purposeful. Excellence says, good isn't good enough when better is possible. Excellence is in the details. Excellence is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Stop asking, what's the minimum I need to do? And start asking, what's the best I can do? Stop looking for shortcuts and start mastering the fundamentals. Stop trying to hack success and start building success. A vision must drive your decisions. Every choice you make today is creating your tomorrow. If your daily actions don't match your vision, you don't have a vision, you have a fantasy. Your vision isn't what you see in your dreams, it's what you do in your days. Listen carefully. Success is expensive. It costs your comfort. It costs your sleep. It costs your old habits. It costs your excuses. It costs your procrastination. Are you willing to pay the price? Because here's the truth. If you think success is expensive, try mediocrity. Mediocrity will cost you your dreams, your potential, your legacy. The success principles work if you work them. They don't care about your background. They don't care about your education. They don't care about your past failures. They only care about your commitment to following them. And remember this, a success without fulfillment is failures chase money. Don't just build a business. Build a legacy. Don't just make a living and make a difference. Your success isn't just about you. When you succeed, you create a new standard for what's possible. When you break through, you show others it can be done. When you rise, you lift others with you. Time for average is over. The time for just getting by is over. The time for playing small is over. It's time to commit to excellence. It's time to live by principle. It's time to become who you are meant to be. Stop running from your problems. They're not your enemies. Your obstacles aren't stopping you. They're showing you where you need to grow. Your challenges aren't crushing you. Here's the powerful truth. Every obstacle comes with a gift in its hands. Every setback carries a seed of something greater. Every problem brings an opportunity. But you've got to change how you see it to see what it's trying to show you. The size of your problems indicates the size of your destiny. Small people have small problems. Big people have big problems. Champions face champion-sized challenges. When life gives you bigger problems, it's not trying to break you. It's trying to promote you. Listen, your setback is setting you up for your comeback. But you've got to stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this teaching me? Stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being a student of your challenges. Every time you face an obstacle, you have three choices. You can let it stop you. You can let it define you, or you can let it strengthen you. A choice is yours. But remember this, the same fire that melts butter hard in steel. It's not about what happens to you. Building resilience isn't about never falling. It's about always rising. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about failing forward. It's not about having no wounds. It's about turning your wounds into wisdom. Your obstacles are your opportunities in disguise. Your problems are your promotion in progress. Your challenges are your changes in the making. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to conquer a difficult one. Diamonds are created under pressure. Champions are created through challenges. Leaders are created through adversity. Your obstacles aren't here to destroy you. They're here to develop you. And right now, in this moment, you stand at a crossroads. One path leads back to comfort, back to average, back to settling. The other path leads to everything you've dreamed of, everything you deserve, everything you were created for. The choice is yours, but you must choose now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when conditions are perfect. Now, stand up again, right now where you are. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. Today, I declare war on mediocrity. Today, I break free from average. Today, I claim my rightful place. I'm done making excuses. I am done playing small. I'm done settling for less. Now, take these 3 immediate actions. Write down your non-negotiables. The standards you'll never compromise again. Identify one dream you've been postponing and take one action toward it today. Remove one thing from your life that's keeping you in average. The future is calling. Your greatness is waiting. Your time is now. Don't leave this moment the same person you were when you entered it. Let this be the moment everything changes. Let this be the moment you finally choose yourself. Let this be the moment you start living at your true level. Remember, you were born for more. You were created for excellence. Now go. Go and become everything you were meant to be. Go and create the life you deserve. Go and show the world what you're really made of. The time is now. The person is you. The choice is yours.